Willie D Live.
What's up, family? A woman says she's recovering after a prominent Texas lawyer slammed her car door on her arm. Kimberly P says she was on her way to a cleaning appointment set up by homegrown when the alleged attack happened. Check it out, fam.
Shh, be quiet. Okay, you don't want me in your driveway?
No, ma'am.
You don't want me to clean?
No, I want you to clean my driveway so I can get out.
Okay, so I
Nobody
did.
invited you. Now go.
I came with
I
homegrown.
don't care who what you think.
Why do you have to be so mean?
Because nobody invited you here.
I was invited. I accepted a job for this address, and I understand. I just have to do the steps so I can get paid my lockout fee. Yes, I am. So I am. I have to prove to my job I came where I was supposed to come.
Come back, I promise you that.
I don't have to come back. God bless you.
You want me to call the police?
You can. I'm in every right.
You have no right to be in my driveway.
God bless you, and you have a good day. And I will post this.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm gonna post it. He was so mean to me for no reason. He was so rude. So I'm not gonna accept any more jobs for this man. This is where he lives. That's his car. This is where he lives. God bless you. Please do. They have the proof right here.
Okay, so dude was cool with the cleaning crew coming until he realized the woman that showed up was colored. That's what she said. She said, he realized that she was colored and he didn't want her services. I think she did the right thing by filming it. I would say this, Kim. You're dealing with an open enemy. Once you identify that you have an enemy, you got to be very careful how you move around, right? I wouldn't have told him I was going to post that. I would have just recorded what I was recording, because you saw how when you told him you was going to post it, that's when he got really aggressive. And I'm assuming that's when he slammed your arm in your car door. Never tell your enemy your intentions. Never tell your enemy your intentions. Never tell your enemy your intentions, especially if you intend to cause them some type of harm, whether that be physically or financially. You do not want your enemy to know your plan, because if the enemy knows your plan, your enemy can now thwart that plan. That enemy can do something to make sure that they come out on top. So you don't want your enemy to know what your plan is, ever. This is why the United States can't get out of the war with Iran, because they keep running. Trump keep running his mouth. He all on the phone, pillow talking to reporters. He talking to the little hussies at Mar-a-Lago. He talking to little old chicks, little youngsters on the plane, trying to be impressive. Yeah, all that talking. That's why the war is still going on. This dude is a throwback. He's a throwback bigot. He's been a bigot a long time. I don't know how old he is, but he looks like he's at least in his 70s. And he's been doing that, you could imagine, for a long time. He thought he was good. He must have forgot about this internet age. Now, he's been put on blast, so I don't know his name yet, but I'm sure his name is out there by now. But he's absolutely going to feel it. He's absolutely going to feel the wrath of the internet and all of those people who would like to see him be held accountable for his actions. I have to say to all of you out there who are in the service industry, everybody really who's in the service industry, that's a tough industry to be in because you're oftentimes, you're dealing with strangers. You don't really know the people that you're dealing with, right? And if you have to go to people's homes, you're really in a vulnerable position. It's one thing for them to come to you. At least you can control the environment to an extent. But when you have to go to their homes, you're vulnerable. You never know what type of person you're going to encounter. All the people that do DoorDash, you do the Uber Eats and all that kind of stuff. Anybody doing delivery packages and all that type of stuff, man, these uncivilized mutts, they are on a rampage right now, and they are open bigots. They are open with the racism. They have no shame about it whatsoever until they get caught, of course, once they get caught up, because typically they don't get held accountable for their actions. So when they finally get held accountable, they're shocked. They're shocked that their business they didn't ran their business in the ground. They're shocked that they're being ostracized or they ran off the job. They're shocked because they've been getting away with that for so long. But if you're in that business, you're in that service industry, that is a tough business to be in. And right about now, I just would not put myself in that position because you don't know who you're gonna pull up on. And that we ain't even gotten to the SAs out there, right? The SAers out there, right? We ain't got to them yet. You ring that doorbell, man, some fool, he's not thinking that your movement is being recorded. He's not really concerned about the fact that somebody knows that the last address that you logged in for was his address. All he knows is that he's seeing an opportunity to do something to you. Next thing you know, you tied up in a basement somewhere. I would not trust any of it. So yeah, I would absolutely wouldn't be doing that, man or female, because these fools are shooting you too. You can't even go to the wrong address anymore. You can't even use somebody's driveway to turn around. They want to shoot you. Yeah. So, yeah, I absolutely wouldn't be doing anything that requires delivery. And having said that, I know that, the world spins on deliveries. I know that, we got to have people that deliver packages. Hell, I want my packages delivered, right? But I just would not be doing that myself. I just wouldn't do it. I think it takes a particularly brave person to do that. Somebody who believe in speaking it into existence. As long as I stay positive and I don't say that I'm gonna get hurt and I don't think about getting hurt, maybe I won't get hurt. There's people out there that think along those lines. But me, I'm a practical guy and I'm an odds guy. And the way these uncivilized mutts are behaving today, I just wouldn't put myself out there like that. This dude was really, really bold. I don't want you. I want you around. Get out of here. Yeah. You won't come back. You wouldn't have to worry about me coming back. But she did the right thing. Put that uncivilized mutt on blast. Who knows? Maybe he'll lose a few clients. Maybe he right now is representing some black clients. See, and I bet you he will, because all of them will. Imagine how many of them. I want you to think about this one, fam. Think about this. I'm going to hit you with something big right here. How many lawyers like him have represented black people and purposely did a horrible job so that they could go to prison? How many lawyers like him have went in that room with those black defendants and said, I think you take the time? You said, well, what would you do? Because that's one of the top questions you might ask a lawyer when you're trying to, figure out, what you want to do with your case. If it were you, what would you do? Oh, I take time, because, if you don't take the 10 years, they might give you 20, if you don't take these 35 years, you may not never get out. But damn, man, if I take 35, shit, I'm gonna be 73 when I get out. Yeah, but you'll still have some life left. Yeah, that's how them dudes be talking. I don't trust them as far as I can throw them. Come on, internet, do your thing, baby. No more talk.